there at 9:30. It's time to get rolling tonight. What are we opening? Three things. Excuse me. A multi-sport jersey from Leaf, along with a master case of Panini One football. And then third up tonight will be our final case of Optic basketball for 18-19 season. So we do have a little bit of information that we go over before we get started ripping into things. So let's get that going. And also, hang on a second because my asthma's kicking up. I gotta have the inhaler, so hold on one second. Yeah, cold weather. 'Tis the season for asthma, right? Okay, so here's what you need to know about what you see on the screen right now. Feedback is completely automated. What that means to you is anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get positive feedback in return. And of course, the second and most important thing there is a message to say thank you for being here. I appreciate you bidding with me, breaking with me. Many of you hang out and chat with me and keep me on the straight and narrow, so I appreciate that as well. Taking a look right now at breaks that are already listed on eBay. This is the stuff we're going to be breaking over the course of the next 5 days. So tomorrow night, Leaf Flash Baseball, one of their new release baseball products, looks like a really good checklist once again, much like Draft was here a few weeks ago. We'll open another case of Plates and Patches football, and we're going to open 2 cases of Revolution basketball, but the Chinese New Year edition. So guys, that has different parallels, different configuration than what we have in traditional USA version, if you will, of Revolution basketball. So please make sure that you check out the listing description, which will give you more info on that. Down at the bottom in that manufacturer's product area is where I always put that stuff. On Saturday night, it will be a Leaf autographed football jersey, some more Leaf Flash baseball, and then we're going to open some Prism basketball, but the retail. We'll do a half case break of that, which is a 10-box break, and it's the start of a new case. On Sunday, Gold Rush Premier Players Baseball. We're going to break a full case of that. That's a couple of what they call basically high-end buyback cards for like the superstar kind of players of the league. That's the marketing materials. Read it. I mean, I'm paraphrasing it, but it's, again, it's on the listing. And then, of course, more Panini One, another master case of that on Sunday night as well. Monday, a 3-box case of Onyx Preferred Players Autographed Baseballs, more Leaf Flash Baseball, and more Plates and Patches Football. On Tuesday, we'll open a multi-sport jersey again, and we will open more Series 1 Jumbo full case break. Once again, the base cards will not be shipping to the teams. The base cards have their own separate bidding category in Series 1 Jumbo break. So shipping info, here's what you need to know about our shipping stuff for tonight. So we've got one free shipping break, okay? That is the multi-sport jersey. It will be on the way to you no later than Thursday a week from today. And that's because the free shipping stuff, I just kind of always project out a week after the fact. But again, that's the latest it will go out to you. It will almost certainly go quicker than that. Our paid shipping breaks tonight, that's Panini One and Optic. I'm projecting Tuesday because really I would have projected Monday, but guess what? Monday is President's Day. I know, right? No mail service. Nothing delivered, nothing picked up. So I'm going to project it out no later than Tuesday. I'm going to hope I can get it out to you faster than that, but at any case, it would be no later than that. The final piece of information you need to know about this page has to do with teams that aren't pulled. So if you're in one of these breaks and your team does not come out in the break, you are entitled to a consolation card. It can be from any year and any series, and I do keep track of it for a rolling 90-day period. If you're in the jersey break, which is the free shipping break, usually I just hang on to consolation cards and free shipping breaks, and I send them the next time you have a package heading your way. That's why I track it for the rolling 90 days. Then I can gather it all up, send it out in one package. If you don't want to wait for that and you're in the jersey break and yours is not the team or the letter pulled, send me a message. Let me know if you want that consolation shipped separately. I will gladly do it. If you are in one of the page dipping breaks tonight, Optic, you don't have to worry about. Every team's going to pull cards in Optic. And Panini 1, if you were to get skunked in that, any consolation cards you are due would ship out with the rest of the break, all right? So that's all the news to use. We are ready to rock on here. So first up, 2019 Leaf Autograph Multisport Jersey. This is break number 2. And of course, these again were sold by, spots were sold by first letter of the last name. So Hank Aaron would be an A. Dak Prescott would be a P. Jared Goff a G, etc. All right, so everything again that we're opening tonight ended tonight. It's Valentine's Day. I keep forgetting that all day today, right? I don't know. I've been busy and I can't seem to retain that. But it is Thursday. It is Valentine's Day. And one spot didn't sell in here. That's last name XYZ. So if anything were to come out for that bidding position, it would stay here with me. There are 2 possibilities for multi-signed items in here. They each had their own bidding position. One is the 1969 Jets. The other is the 1980 USA Hockey. So if either one of those came out, of course, it would go directly to that bidding spot. Otherwise, it's going to be by last name. New spreadsheet will go up before the start of every break. So if you're not in this one, hang tight. You'll see your name up there when we get to your product. Finally, yes, the background went out of focus. I did it on purpose. Don't worry. We're going to be able to see everything. I just don't use autofocus. That's all. All right. So who is here tonight? Kent. Kent, you want to know if there's anything open? That's an excellent question. There were only 1 or 2 things the last time I looked. Let me see if those 1 or 2 things are still sitting there. Actually, yeah, we do have a spot open. I'm glad you reminded me of it. We've got, looks like bidding position M in this break that we're in the midst of right now. But since we're already in the midst of it, I guess we won't worry about it. And everything else tonight was paid up. Just it was last name M is not paid. So I guess if last name M comes out, then it would be, you know, mine too. Since they didn't bother to pay for it. And I didn't notice in time to resell it. So there you go. Orlando, the Broncos spot, I don't know, but we will be putting the spreadsheet up there here shortly. We'll get a chance to take a look at it. And you said Panini 1. RT says every Panini 1 is getting overbid. Panini 1 is crazy. And I asked about buying more. And wow, you'd be shocked at the prices they're asking now to buy more. So our autographed jersey is Hope Solo. And of course, that's going to go to bidding position S, last name S. And it is Leaf authenticated. You can see the little sticker right there. And somewhere floating around here, we had, there's our Leaf COA. It's like a little credit card type thing. So this goes to last name S. And it's for the soccer player, Hope Solo. So multi-sport jersey in the books. We had a soccer player last night too, but it was, or did we have a rugby, soccer? They're kind of the same, aren't they? But not exactly. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So, but tonight it was bidding spot S. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to catch up on chat while we're going to get the spreadsheet ready. I'll let you take a look at that while I catch up on chat real quickly here. Hi, Jason. Hi, Griffin. And Benito is here. Hi, Benito. And is that Christine is here, and Michael is here, and Kent. Lots of you guys in tonight. So thank you, everyone, for being here. So you probably heard me go over this. I'm not going to read this all off again because we just did it in depth. But there it is. If you jumped in late, please take a glance at it. Hit me up with any questions. 20-box case, master case of 2018 Panini 1 football. And this is break number 3. So, of course, the Cincinnati Bengals do not have hits in this product. And most of the time, I remember not to list them. Every once in a while, I get on autopilot and I forget and I do list them. I didn't do that here in break 3, but in break 4 I did. And fortunately, somebody caught it right after I listed it and said, oh, did you forget and list the Bengals? I was like, oh, thank God, yes. And so I was able to jump in and end it real quickly. But The moral of the story is, if you ever see me doing that, know that it is not intentional. Please send me a message when I can. I cancel those, and sometimes it's close to the mark and eBay won't let you cancel it. And in that case, of course, I end up having to refund if there's no hits in the product for a team. Because I would never intentionally list a product, list a team that doesn't have a possibility to pull something in a product. But I think most of you know that already. Many of you bid with me often. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to take all 20 boxes out. We have these two 10-box cases here, of course. We're going to get all 20 boxes out, and then I'm going to take the plastic and the cardboard off of all 20 as well, and then we'll start looking at them. So I like to get all the stuff that could cause us any delay out of the way first, because that way when we start looking, we can just keep right on rolling, which is just the way I like it. And somebody said they got sniped. Oh, Benito got sniped. Sean, it's your first time breaking here. Oh, and Mark's here. Hi, Mark. And Sean, it's your first time. Well, welcome, Sean. Nice to have you. And you have the Steelers. Hey, that's my team, man. I'm a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so hopefully we'll find something to make the Steelers worth your while in here tonight, too, Sean. Benito, you got sniped. I hear you on that. But you all also know I like Auction Sniper. I've been known to use it myself quite a bit, so I know. It sucks when you're on the losing end of it, though, but it is great when you're on the winning end of it, I can tell you that much. And boy, I don't know how, Polyrhythmic 1, I think, right? Did I pronounce that maybe correctly? Maybe not. Maybe I'll call you Polly. That would, oh no, that might be bad, because then if you're a guy, you're going to be thinking I'm calling you Polly like a girl's name. So we'll just stick with Polyrhythmic and say hi. And if I pronounced it wrong, sorry. Yeah, Griffin, I got your jersey on the way to you today. You hit that jersey, and you had the Reds baseball the same night, one of the Reds autographed baseballs, and I sent them all out today in one box along with your cards from Topps Series 1 Jumbo. It's all in there in one box. And the postman just picked it up today, so it is winging towards you as we speak. And that was a nice hit. Curious to know what that would sell for, though. I mean, I know I don't really follow rugby, soccer, or any of that particularly, but I do know he's a big-time player. So I would think that would probably sell for pretty good money what you pulled the other night, one would think. Jason, you got the Dolphins tonight. Do you have the Dolphins? Or you're just wishing the Dolphins good luck and they like somebody sniped you on them? I'm not sure which. Could be either one. Mark says the Steelers are a good team in this. Well, they're probably a better team in this than they were on the field the last few games of the season, right? That was terrible. Terrible, terrible. And we're going to look completely different next year. No Antonio Brown, it's looking like, and certainly no Le'Veon Bell, I wouldn't think. So it should be an interesting sort of look next year for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Kent, you said you thought what was a case? This or something else? Which? What? Help me out on that, man. Oh, are you talking about the jerseys? I do sometimes break the jerseys, not always by the case. I usually break them by the half case when I do it that way. Although sometimes I do full cases of like full-size football helmets. So sometimes I do full cases of memorabilia, like we do with the 3-case or 3-box case of the autographed baseballs and stuff like that. Sometimes I do half cases of jerseys and helmets. I do jump around on that, so yeah, for sure. You got to check out the description on those. Polyrhythmic has the flu. Well, blows. I'm sorry. No one likes having the flu. All right, so we are about ready to go here then, guys. Let me just make sure here, and let me catch up on chat real quick, and then we're going to get started on this. Jason says he thinks the Steelers and the Broncos kill in this product. Let's hope he's right. You never know. But Harrison Smith. Oh, Christine, you know that Harrison Smith is my good friend's cousin, right? So, yeah, I'd like to pull a Harrison Smith for you. And Andrea is here. And Andrea says, if the Bears get pulled, can I keep a box? Well, you did see that I just cut through the top of all those, but we can talk about that if you shoot me a message after the fact if a Bear gets pulled, all right? Number 225, we are indeed starting off with my Pittsburgh Steelers. Mason Rudolph. I like seeing that. Sean's looking for Big Ben, but you probably like that Mason Rudolph all right, don't you, man? Next out is Royce Freeman for the Broncos, and Royce is numbered to 99. And Charles, you were asking about the jersey, but it looks like somebody's answered that. Sean took care of that. And Christine, several people answered you on that, so thanks, guys, for jumping in to help me. Steelers are coming out at quite a rapid pace right now. 2 out of 3. James Washington to 199 for Pittsburgh. Crazy. A redemption. Oh, and you know what? I keep them face down, so you guys don't know which one it is, do you? I don't either. I didn't look. But we'll flip it at the end of the break. It is most likely one of two things. It's either going to be Saquon Barkley or Sony Michel, in my experience. This is numbered to 99. It's Calvin Ridley with the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, Griffin, thank you for the happy Valentine's Day message. I just now got down far enough in chat to see that. This is numbered to 99, Green Bay Packers, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Happy Valentine's Day back to you, Griffin, and everyone else that's in the break. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Here come the Buffalo Bills. It is numbered to 199 with your man, Josh Allen. Michael says, aren't the Steelers a good team regardless of product? It depends, Michael, on the rookie class, you know. I mean, a lot of times, yes, but not always, you know. So many of the times, it just depends on number and quality of rookies. Ho-ho, Baker Mayfield coming out for the Cleveland Browns, number 275 for Baker. All right, we have got here numbered to 10. That is indeed a Bear, and it is Roquan Smith coming out for the Chicago Bears. How about Sam Darnold? Let's just roll through and get all of our rookie quarterbacks. That is numbered to 49 with Sam Darnold. We had a good little run like that out of another case where I think we did pull them all, didn't we? I think we did out of that other case. It says Dante Pettis. It is numbered to 49 for the San Francisco 49ers. Next up, this is LaDainian Tomlinson. That's really nice for the Chargers, numbered to 25. You've got a nice relic, and I mean, come on, man. Who doesn't want LaDainian Tomlinson? If you've got the Chargers, I would say that makes you happy. Dale, you said you pulled a Big Ben out of here already? You pulled a 1-of-1 Big Ben? For real you did? Or are you just, you know, messing with us? This is numbered to 15, and it is DJ Moore for the Carolina Panthers. If you really did hit that, Dale, that's pretty awesome. And I'm thinking maybe you did, but I couldn't tell if that was like a winking emoji or a smiling emoji, so that's why I wasn't sure if you're kidding or not. Larry Allen and the Dallas Cowboys on a Super Bowl card. And why don't we just pull another Dallas Cowboys right behind it? That is numbered to 99, Michael Gallup. All right, let's see here who we have out next. It is a Cardinal. It's not Rosen, but it is Christian Kirk. So that's still a nice little hit. It's to 199. Oh, how about that if you got the pack tonight? Oh, yeah. How about Aaron Rodgers numbered to 5 for the Green Bay Packers? Yeah, I'll take that all day long. Nice hit for the Packers. Here come the Seahawks with Rashad Penny to 199. I know, Michael's like, you always pull those rookie quarterbacks. I know, Michael, we have had really good luck with them, haven't we? I mean, as a whole, contenders, everything, we've just done really well with rookie quarterbacks this year. That is numbered to 199. It is Ronald Jones for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, it is last box mojo time right here, guys. Fire up your mojo, and let's see what we can find in here. I'm kind of trying to peek ahead of you. All right, it is also for the Browns, and it is Nick Chubb to 199. But don't wander off yet. We have a redemption to flip over. It's most likely either going to be Saquon Barkley or Sony Michel, because that's typically how our redemptions have been rolling with one of those two guys. So let's see. It is Sony Michel rookie dual patch autographs. So we will go to the Panini website and we'll verify that. Of course, we know he's a Patriot, but we're going to go let the website show us that up on the screen. And then it will also tell us what it will be numbered to once you get it. So let's head over to the Panini website and see what we can dig up here on the Sony Michel. Let me make sure I've got myself on the right page so I can get you on the right page coming in behind me here. And we'll use the handy little Panini checklist. Of course, after we verify this, we will recap the break. So if you missed any of the hits or you just need a second look at a couple of them or one or more, whatever, we're going to look at all of them again here in a second. All right, so our card set rookie dual patch autographs. He is card number 54. So rookie dual patch autographs. Card number 54. There is Mr. Sony Michel. Patriots, as we expected, will be numbered to 199. So we'll get that all labeled up. And now we're ready to recap. Griffin, you have the Packers tonight? Yes, no, maybe? I haven't been following chat closely enough to see who's got what. I just am looking up and then I see something in there, but I'm thinking you say, Griffin, that you had the Packers tonight. And if you do, congrats, that's a nice hit. So the Sony Michel redemption to 199 for the Patriots. Here is Sam Darnold that came out for the Jets. The Bears hit with Roquan Smith. The Dallas Cowboys, Larry Allen. There's one Baker Mayfield for the Cleveland Browns. DJ Moore for the Carolina Panthers. And that is LaDainian Tomlinson for the Chargers, which is nice. Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills. Dante Pettis for the 49ers. Nick Chubb and the Cleveland Browns. Get all this over here out of the way, and we'll carry onward. Marquez Valdez-Scantling for the Packers. There's Calvin Ridley for the Falcons. James Washington came out for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Royce Freeman and the Broncos. Then we had for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Ronald Jones. The Seahawks with Rashad Penny. There's that handsome Aaron Rodgers hit, numbered to 5. That was worth the wait, right? Yeah, it was. Then we have Christian Kirk out for the Arizona Cardinals. The Dallas Cowboys have a Michael Gallup. And we started things off with my man Mason Rudolph for the Pittsburgh Steelers, numbered to 25 with a nice relic there, hard-signed autograph, and all the way around a nice hit for the black and gold. Okay, so what do we have next? We've got a little optic basketball coming up. Let me get our spreadsheet up again to reflect that info. So one more time, you have probably already seen this. If you haven't seen it, please read it while I'm getting this case of optic. It's all the information that you need to know about shipping. And of course, another reminder that Monday is a postal holiday. So that's why you're projected to go out no later than Tuesday. I hope to get it to you, well, I don't know. I don't know if I can get all this out on Saturday or not. I might be able to get some of it, but I don't know if it'll all go. And if it doesn't go Saturday, then guess what? Can't go till Tuesday, because I may print the label before then, but it would not be picked up until then. So we are opening a 12-box case of 2018-19 optic basketball. And that was my cat that just jumped through all the empty boxes on the floor that you heard. And of course, this also ended on eBay Valentine's Day, February the 14th. Same format that you are already familiar with. Teams are on one side and your username is up in lights across from each team if you happen to be the lucky winning bidder here tonight for our final case of optic this basketball season. But there's lots of other basketball. Lots of other basketball. We've got the Prism Retail. I'm going to be putting together a Prism mixer. We're going to open some of that new Prism Choice, which if you haven't seen it yet, it's pretty awesome. It's basically Prism that's like all hits and not really the base cards too much. And it's originally, I think, was an international release of some sort, and they have different parallels than we have, like a zebra parallel and a blue and green parallel. And anyway, some things that I expect will command some money if we pull the right players. So we've got some Prism Choice, some Prism First Off the Line, various forms of Prism Retail. We're going to put some of that together and do a Prism mixer, probably not this weekend, but maybe next weekend. And then, of course, you know, we've got the Prism half case coming up. We've got the Revolution Chinese New Year. So we got a lot of other good basketball coming. We'll get our sleeves out, and we'll be ready to roll on this here in just a second. Jason, we did not hit any dolphins for you. Daggone it. Where are all those dolphins when we need them? I know. Remind me next time, Jason, we'll try to seriously concentrate our mojo on your dolphins and see if we can have some luck. Sometimes it works that way. Not always, but we always try. You guys throw your mojo requests out in chat, and we always try to make them come true. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, but we always try. So optic. We haven't opened this, what, in a week or more, probably. And if you have not opened it before, what you need to know about it is this. One autograph per box. We're going to have all kinds of parallels. In this first box, I will spend a little time kind of pointing out and maybe discussing the parallels. And then after the first box, unless it's something really, you know, fantastic, we won't necessarily stop on each one. We'll just, you know, you'll see it. You'll know what it is as it goes through, and we'll keep on trucking. Because this takes a while to get through, primarily because we're opening 80 zillion packs for every single box. Panini loves to put 2 cards in a pack. This isn't quite that bad. This has 4 cards in a pack, but I tell you, it feels like 2 in a pack. I wish they would not do that, but think how much faster it would be to open 12 packs or 10 packs than 20 per box. But what you gonna do? Not much. We just have to roll with it. I think we have some new basketball coming out next Wednesday too, unless they have changed or do change that release date, which, you know, we all know they have a tendency to do from time to time. So, yeah, maybe. I would say tomorrow I'll know for sure. If Panini changes their release calendars, they usually do it on Fridays. Okay, so anytime you see a card that is a refractor like that, you see how you get the pretty little rainbow of colors there when the light hits it. Those are refractors. Panini refers to them as prisms. I will probably refer to it both ways, but just know they are the same thing. Whenever you see one with a prism with a red border, such as this one, it's going to be numbered 299. All-Stars insert, just another, that's just a base insert. It's not a refractor, so I don't even need to worry about setting that aside. And Retro Series, again, insert. And this is a rated rookie prism for the 76ers. Zaire Smith. We'll find a handful of those. Now, a lot of this stuff, guys, I'm not going to stop and put in sleeves as we go because it really slows things down. I will put, you know, some things in there, of course, like our rated rookie prisms and particularly low-numbered things, but a lot of other stuff we'll deal with later just to keep things moving. This is numbered to 49, so whenever you see a prism with what I'm going to call the royal blue kind of border there, you can expect that to be numbered to 49. And that's a base prism. And what else? What else? We're going to find some other colors in here too, I think. Griffin, you're out of here. All right, my friend. Well, congratulations. You had some good luck again tonight. So we'll have another package headed your way before too long. So you're on a little bit of a roll, man. A little bit. Gordon Hayward and the Celtics. Now that is numbered to 5. Whenever we get lucky enough to see green out of hobby, it's going to be numbered to 5. We don't see those a whole lot, but they do show up for us here and there. And this orange, I kind of call it, I think it's basically an orange color, we'll sleeve it later, is numbered to 199. So anytime you see that, you know, 199. Reminds me of the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Do you all watch that show? I think it's so funny. I love it. A pink Velocity for the Hornets. And pink Velocity is numbered to 79. We may find some black Velocity as we go along too. Black Velocity is numbered a little differently than the pink Velocity. Our hit held out to almost the end of this box, didn't it? And it is for the Houston Rockets. Vincent Edwards Signature Series is our autograph. And behind that, we have a Tobias Harris prism for the Clippers. And that is box 1. So that's kind of the news to use. I think we do have one other color of insert that maybe we haven't. Actually, a couple of different. The black Velocity we didn't see in there. And there might be one other color we haven't seen. The green, I think, is the other one. So we'll flip those over. I'll show you the numbering on them the first time we run across those as well. And then after that, as you see them, we won't flip them. I'll just probably read out the numbers. Corey, what's happening, Corey? Are you still in, where are you? Arizona, I think. Is that right? Or are you back in Alaska? I think you're still in Arizona. I lose track of you sometimes, Corey. Did Josh Rosen hit tonight? No, he did not. We got Christian Kirk for the Cardinals tonight, not Josh Rosen. Out of our rookie quarterbacks, we got Baker and Darnold and Josh Allen came out for rookie. Oh, and Mason Rudolph were were the rookie quarterbacks that came out of Panini 1 tonight. So yeah, no Rosen tonight. The resale prices on Panini 1 have been insane. And as such, of course, pushing the demand. So now, trying to rebuy additional quantities of this product is just, the pricing is unbelievable. They're at this point asking almost 4 times what the initial release price was, which is just crazy. So to $149 anytime you have that green color border on a prism. The rookies, that's just an insert set, and we see them fairly often. So there's another orange. Once again, just remember your orange are always going to be to $199. And when I said earlier about the green, I should have clarified. It's like the Kelly green that's to $5. When you see this color green, this is the one that is numbered to $149. Of course, that one is a rookie green on top of that. Well, rated rookie lime green. So you're going to hang down there for another month or so? Well, I don't blame you. I would hang there all the way through winter if I were in Alaska. So I feel you on that, man. So how are you feeling? Is your back better? How are things? Moving in the right direction, I hope. Michalik, rated rookie prism for the Lakers. And I tell you what else we're going to do. I think I'm going to sort out, we'll set out separately any cards that are numbered to 49 or lower, and then that way we can recap those. That might be a good plan. Oh, so now you said you're glad somebody sniped you since there was no Rosen for the Arizona Cardinals. Well, sometimes things work out that way. You never know. You never know. Sometimes they work out in your favor. Other times not so much. It's always hard to guess, hard to gauge which way it's going to go on any given day, right? Jarrett Allen. Prism went by. Here's a black Velocity. And it is for the Raptors and numbered to 39. So we have pink Velocity in here and we have black Velocity in Optic. And that's a Trae Young, the rookies, but this particular one also is a prism. Most of them, as you know, are not, but occasionally some of those rated, or some of those rookies inserts will be prisms. A redemption. Redemptions stay face down until the end of the break. We flip them all over at one time, and then we go after that to the Panini website. There's the other one. And we verify the team and what it's numbered to and all that kind of stuff. So it stays right in our housekeeping area, which is, let me set this sideways so we can create a little better housekeeping area. It'll sit right there. And then once again, at the end of the break is when we'll flip over that, as well as any other redemption that we find. If we should happen to come across Panini rewards points, which does happen sometimes, if that happens tonight, we will use random.org to award those at the end of the break. So that's how those work if we find them. Ah, you're waiting on National Treasures and Flawless. Yeah, we're not too far away from that. We've got, well, we've still got Contenders Optic to go too. So, you know, it's a combo of obviously the two products meshed together that Panini came out with last year. So that's always a fun one for football. So we still have that to go. We have Honors left to go, which was out in 2016. They didn't produce it in 2017. They're bringing it back this year. And of course, NT and Flawless and I want to say there might even be one more football product that we still have to go, but I can't. Oh, Select. Right. Yeah, Select. That's like next week, I think. So, yeah, we still got a decent amount of football that's going to be coming out here. And then our 2019 stuff will start rolling in probably about April, maybe late March, early April, something like that. But yeah, you're absolutely correct. It can get expensive really quickly when you're bidding on National Treasures and Flawless, especially if you're after one of the teams with the hot young quarterbacks. I imagine some of those are going to be very pricey. I would expect that Saquon Barkley's Giants will be pretty expensive too in those breaks, would be my guess. But those are always fun to look forward to every year, Flawless and National Treasures. That is numbered to 199. It is another rated rookie. And this one, of course, for the Celtics with Robert Williams. Of course, you guys see the prisms. I think you can probably detect which one is the prism without a whole lot of trouble. For the Clippers, that is Avery Bradley, and Avery is numbered to 199, of course. A rated rookie, Anthony Simons for Trailblazers. We seem to find Anthony Simons quite a bit. Seems like he shows up out of many products quite often. Todd, Lions out of Panini 1. I don't think so off the top of my head, but don't absolutely 100% quote me on that, but I don't think so, Todd. I'm kind of trying to mentally run back through that, but sometimes my brain is not the best in remembering exactly what comes out of what, but I don't think so. Our hit here is coming out for the Denver Nuggets. It is a rated rookie, Jared Vanderbilt. And on card autograph, he finally got his first NBA start not too long ago. Of course, he got banged up. He was banged up before he played his one season at UK, and he spent most of his one season at UK banged up. And after he got drafted, he was still banged up. He's had foot surgery, I think, 2 or 3 different times. But if they can ever get the guy well and get him on the court, he's pretty talented. This is Mikhailiuk to 149 rated rookie for the Lakers. Which, of course, he did. As I said, he did finally make his debut, but I don't think he played many minutes. I think now they got to get him back in game shape and all that kind of stuff would be my guess. That's Harrison Barnes, numbered to 79. It's one of our velocities, pink velocity for the Mavericks. Oh, Kent said there were no Lions. Okay, so I didn't think that there were, but like I said, sometimes I don't always 100% remember. So Kent, thank you for jumping in there and confirming that. I appreciate it. I'm sure that Todd does. He said it. He said thank you. So Todd and I both thank you, Kent, for jumping in there with that info. Oh, happy Valentine's Day to you too, Corey. I said earlier tonight, I forget that it's Valentine's Day. I don't know. I was so busy today, and it's periods of time I would remember, and then I would forget again, and then remember, and then forget. And I'm terrible. I know. Terrible, terrible. But, yeah. Well, I try to remember, but it kind of directly corresponds to how busy I am on any given day. I've been known to forget a lot of things if I get really busy, which does not always bode well, let me tell you. I need to be more mindful. But on the other hand, it means that, I'm easy to please on Valentine's Day because, hey, guess what? I probably forgot anyway. This is Troy Brown Jr. rated rookie prism for the Washington Wizards. Now, I actually did remember it today, but it was well up into the day before I really thought a whole lot about, I better get it together. For the Lakers, it is LeBron James to 149. And our hit, the Celtics, Robert Williams is our autograph hit. So we've had a couple of rated rookie autographs right in a row there, and then one that was, what was it, significant signatures, I think, or something like that. This is a rated rookie, Jacob Evans, Golden State Warriors. It is numbered to 10. So we have a nice low numbered parallel there with the gold to 10. So we've done fairly well so far. We found a gold to 10 and a Kelly green to 5. Not too shabby. Hamidou Diallo, rated rookie, Oklahoma City Thunder, 199. And that is a prism numbered to 99, Bradley Beal and the Wizards on an All-Stars insert, and Boogie Cousins. So we got a decent number of low-numbered stuff out so far, considering we haven't gotten through that many boxes yet. Ah, Tam, you like seeing that gold come out of there to 10. Yeah, that must be your team tonight then, right? I'm gonna assume that was for you, that you have Golden State, and that Jacob Evans might be headed to you a little bit later. So maybe our last case is going to be worth the while. I don't think that one is numbered. No, prism not numbered, but still I wanted to flip it and make 100% sure. Next up, Wendell Carter Jr. for the Bulls. This is Pink Velocity. It should be numbered to 79. Marvin Bagley, the rookies insert. And this, of course, the orange parallel for the Pelicans to 199 with Jrue Holiday. Okay, we're making progress. We're getting there. This one just takes a while. There's no fast way to break something with a lot of packs. Not a lot of cards in the break. I mean, well, a decent number. That's what, about 1,200 or so. It's just mostly the vast number of packs. It's been a little bit since we've opened Optic. I can't even remember who the redemptions are in here. I'm kind of wondering, like, who's that redemption going to be? I can't think who we pulled in other Optics that were redemptions. I saw a little pop-up notification on my tablet earlier that said Anthony Davis got hurt tonight playing against the Pelicans, or playing for the Pelicans, sorry. And I can't, it feels like he's playing against them, doesn't it? His own home crowd booing him and whatnot. But does anybody know what the extent of that injury is, or what specifically it was? I just kind of saw it scroll by there, and I didn't get any of the details on it. And it was right before I was getting ready to do the break, and I did not have time to stop and investigate. But you know, really, that's why they want to set him all year, right? Because, I mean, they know they're going to be trading him. They don't want him to get hurt and hurt his trade value. But at the same time, of course, the league doesn't want the superstars healthy and sitting. So they started imposing, you know, the big fines if you set the healthy guys too often. And So they're in a bit of a dilemma. I guess they have to play him and hope it's, nothing bad happens. Zaire Smith and the 76ers, that was a rated rookie prism. Retro Series prism. Rated rookie Michalik, Lakers to 149. That's numbered to 199, Warriors and Steph Curry. All right. Now we have to take some more out of the packs. I just got tired of taking them out, so I decided to want to look at some before we get more out. That happens sometimes. My need for instant gratification kicks in before I get them all out of the packs sometimes. That's when we stop and look and then open more packs. And then when I can, not need the instant gratification, then I open all the packs out of the box before we look. But most of the time it kills me. I want to look like right away. Okay, let's see what we've got here at the end of this box. Our autograph is for the Bucks, Dante DiVincenzo, and it is numbered 250. Dominator is the card set, and that one is a sticker autograph for DiVincenzo and the Bucks. The Rockets with a prism. That might be numbered, that Kevin Garnett. Yeah, it's to 99. T-Wolves with the all heart insert. That one I don't think is numbered for the Lakers, but we flipped it over for the sake of argument, just to make sure. Bogdanovic, numbered to 149. A black velocity for the Nuggets with Jokic. That's nice. Numbered to 39. His card values are really starting to get a nice little bump, aren't they? The Trae Young, the rookies insert for the Hawks. Yeah, I mean, it's been obvious, I guess, for at least a good year or year and a half that Jokic was going to turn out to be good, and it seems to just keep getting better and better and better. His stats, if you look at them over the years, have improved quite steadily, as they should. I mean, he's been in the league now for 4 years, but he's really looking good these days, and his card values are starting to jump up and reflect that. And there's not a lot of them. That are autographed out of his rookie year. I mean, there's not a huge number of them, because he was a late round pick, late round pick. Like, 60 or something. And then they stashed him, kept him overseas in the league he was already playing in for a year. So he didn't actually debut in the NBA till 15-16. But anyway, if you've got any of his rookie cards, now's a good time to get them graded and sell those bad boys. You're definitely seeing some movement. Well, this pack does not want to cooperate. It didn't want to give up its contents there. I wish they would do some things with basketball like they do with football. I wish they had, or that they would make a version of one like we just opened for football. I wish they would make that version for basketball, but I don't think they will. And I wish they would make Contenders Optic for basketball, but I don't think they will. They tried doing something similar to Honors, but it was awful. It was a product that was called Replay, and it was absolutely terrible as a whole. Based on, let me back up. product as a whole was not terrible. It was terrible in relation to the price of the product. The hits that were in it were nowhere near what should have been in it for the price. That's what made it terrible. But they did, of course, come out with that. They made that whole other card set to make up for it. And that special little kind of optic, I can't even think, mosaic, I think so, or prism mosaic. Actually, it wasn't optic, it was prism mosaic. But yeah, so I don't know. It's like they don't talk to each other. The people who run basketball don't talk to the people who run football, product development, or some such. I don't know. But I'd like to see them diversify a little in basketball too. That is for the Phoenix Suns. It's numbered to 79. It's a pink velocity for Okobo. You know I'm not going to say it right. Numbered to 49, Michael Porter Jr., rated rookie, coming out for Denver. I see our autograph is coming upon us here. It is Bruce Brown and the Detroit Pistons, rated rookie. And that is that hard signed? Yeah, that's a hard signed autograph on there. Alonzo Ball prism for the Lakers. Rated rookie prism. Well, Jerome Robinson. I'll get it going in a minute for the Clippers. Sometimes my left hand does not want to operate the sleeve. That was a wishful thinking Steph Curry refractor insert for, not numbered, for the Warriors. That's a refractor that's not numbered either, All Stars. You can tell by the color of the background is how you know on those if they're going to be numbered or not when they're prisms. Like that will be numbered for Shaquille O'Neal and the Lakers. It is numbered to 99. Everybody's very quiet tonight in chat. I see Jay Allen's not here tonight. He actually hasn't been here in a few nights. And Greg's not here. They usually keep me company in chat. Scotty either. Of course, Scotty comes in and out. He hasn't been breaking much lately, he said. For the Thunder, Dennis Schroeder to 99. Derek Favors in the Jazz to 199. That box is in the books, and that puts us at exactly our halfway point. So we have managed to open 6, and we have 6 left to go. So we're probably, I don't know, maybe another, how long did it take us to open the first half of this? 30 or 40 minutes, maybe, something like that. Not too bad. You know, the other thing you know what else I forgot about that we're going to have in football that I completely forgot about? Encased. Yeah, we'll have that coming up. That's always a nice product. I forgot we hadn't done that yet this year. And they do make that for basketball as well, though I don't know what the release will be. I haven't even seen the pre-order yet for basketball. But we did see the pre-order for football a while back. Should be coming out before too long, I think. Of course, we'll have more new baseball. Should be in another maybe 2 weeks about. We'll have Heritage Baseball that'll show up. There would have been one in between, but they moved the release date of it. They moved it far, too. Like into June or something, which it's tribute, and it's usually one of the earliest releases of the year, and they pushed it way back this year. What am I breaking for myself personally, Corey? I've been opening a lot of older stuff for myself lately. I've been hunting down some old stuff. You know me, I love my 2012, 2013 basketball because of the double rookie class in there. So I've been opening some of that kind of stuff. I do still have some loose boxes of Bowman Draft. In fact, there's one of them that I'm on the fence about. Am I going to open myself, or am I going to put it in a mixer? I've also got that Topps Chrome Sapphire back there that I've really got to do something with. I've either got to just get off the fence and open it myself, which is kind of what I want to do with it, or I've got to put it in mixers or do some of both. But whatever it is, I got to make a decision about that too. Troy Brown Jr. and the Wizards, that is numbered to 49. But yes, you know I love my Bowman. I love my Bowman. But we don't have any Bowman coming out again until, you know, the regular straight up Bowman release, which comes out in the spring. So I will probably, I've got more than just that one loose box of draft. I've got a handful of loose boxes. I'll probably end up opening some of those before too long, honestly. So this is numbered to 99. It is Marshawn Brooks and the Grizzlies. Some of the stuff I open for myself I do quite well, and others I don't. I mean, it's just like you guys, you know, some days we have luck and some days we don't. I mean, this has been several years ago. This is to 199, Luke Kennard and the Pistons. I have a 1-of-1 Jamal Murray rookie that I hit and something I opened myself. I have a 1-of-1 Kobe Bryant autograph from something I opened myself. A nice Carson Wentz rookie autograph out of 16 Prestige. I mean, there's certain things. Of course, I have a lot of Le'Veon Bell stuff because I opened a ton of 2013 football myself. So I have a lot of his stuff I pulled on my own as well. And then there's other times I open stuff and I don't pull anything worth having. That happens to me a lot in basketball. I open a ton of basketball and I'll be like, oh man, but that's only because I don't really resell. I'm looking for certain players for myself. It's to 49, Rondo and the Lakers. I mean, sometimes one of these days I'll probably resell a bunch of the stuff I have, but usually I'm looking for something specific, and then if I don't get that player, even when I do pull something else nice, I'm still kind of bummed because I want, like, that player. So, you know how I am. I get on my tears where I think I am going to find that rookie autograph of XYZ, whoever it is. And then I'll go out and buy myself a bunch of stuff and proceed to open it and try to find it. Number to 149, that was for the Heat with Goran Dragic. But lately, I mean, honestly, for the last couple of years, Corey, it has been so difficult to get extra product that it's really hard to open much for yourself. Because it used to be, you know, a few years ago, you could order something, and then if you wanted to reorder it a week or two later, you could still get it, and at a somewhat reasonable price. For the last couple of years, I mean, anything you want, if you do not pre-order it, buddy, you're not buying it again. At least not at any kind of reasonable price. And it's been that way across all of the sports. So that's what makes life a little tough, because, you know, I don't typically sit and open a whole case of something for myself. You know, I like to open a few boxes of it, but you can't really reasonably get the few boxes these days. And the cases are, good grief, it's practically like gold if you're lucky enough to get one. So, like, I don't know. But see, like, I do have that back there. That's another thing. A lot of this stuff that's on the table is stuff that I either need to put in a mixer, or I need to open myself, or I need to do something with. And I set it there to remind me, But then I just kind of get used to it being there, and it continues to sit there, and I think, I don't, it fits the space. If I open it, then I got to find something else that fits the space. I go through all these weird scenarios in my head, so I don't know. But Corey, we are going to open that. We are going to do some more mixers soon. Maybe next weekend we'll do all the sports again, basketball and baseball and football. And we'll do a lot of loose box stuff that'll just be fun. So we'll probably do some of that. Yeah, you said you would cheer me on if I did personal breaks and broadcast them. You guys would cheer me on. Yeah, I don't know. I know people that do that, of course. When they do their own personal breaks, they live stream them just as if they were doing a break like this. But I don't know. That's never been me. I just run and gun, and mine's usually real spur of the moment too. I'll just be sitting around going, I'm in the mood to open something, and I'll just grab something and open it. So I don't have a really good plan in place. You know what I mean? It says Devontae Graham, rated rookie for the Charlotte Hornets. Hi, Steve. Steve says I have a comforting voice. Well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate knowing that. At least it's not making you want to, turn it off. So we'll take that. We'll take that. I like that. DeAndre Ayton, the rookies prism. But it's funny, I have heard in the years that I have been doing breaks, I'm trying to think all the different things I've heard. I've heard that I sound like a weather girl or person. I think they said person. I paraphrased just then and said girl. How sexist of me, right? A weather person, which I never really thought about what a weather person sounds like. Somebody said I sound like a flight attendant. I'm like, well, okay, I could maybe see that, especially in the beginning because of the stuff I go over the beginning of every night. Alonzo Trier for the New York Knicks, rated rookie prism. You do kind of have a little, I don't know, it's not really a script exactly, but I probably say something close to the same thing every night in the beginning, just because you do it every night. And somebody said I sounded like a radio lady named Delilah who does like love songs or dedications or late night something. This is stuck, okay? You guys see this? This is, we got a whole thing happening here, and I don't quite know what caused that to be stuck, but something did. It is numbered to 199. It's Ryan Anderson for the Suns. He seems okay, so it's got to be kind of on the front of this. There's a little tiny bit of what appears to be glue right there. It is some sort of glue, but it's your card, not mine, so I'm not going to mess with it, but I am going to put it in a sleeve so it doesn't stick to anything else. Number to 149, that's Jeremy Lin for the Atlanta Hawks. That's the Pistons with a prism. Ooh, Black Velocity. Black Velocity, Paul George, Oklahoma City Thunder. It's numbered to 99. Yeah, Corey, I remember you telling me you had a bunch of card shops in, what was it? Like Indiana, maybe? Was it? Indiana, Illinois, one of the I states? I don't think it was Iowa. I think it was Indiana or Illinois, although you guys know my memory is not as good as it could be. That's the 149 Bradley Beal and the Wizards. But I want to say that's where you told me it was. I do remember you saying you had card shops. Yeah, I don't know, Corey. That was weird, that little glue spot or whatever. Why would there be, why is glue on the front of the card is kind of the question. Where's, I don't know what to kind of make of that. But the good news is, because it's optic, it really doesn't do it any harm. You can probably, when you get it, I imagine you could just take your finger and roll it right off there. In fact, I'm virtually certain that you could, if that card for the Magic that has a little glue spot on it is yours, or whoever's it is. I think you could do that. without hurting it, but I'm not going to do it because it's, you know, technically not my card, so. But really, these optic cards, none of these are the way they used to be. I mean, when they first made Prism, which was, oh, let's think about this. It was in 2012 for football was the first year of Prism. That might have been the first year in basketball, too. They might have both been 2012 first year Prism. Anyway, it's changed a lot from when they first came out with it. The cards don't scratch like they used to. The coating is different. They don't have as much curvature and bending as they used to. So it's a lot harder to really do harm to these optic cards than you would think. If I had, you know, sometime, I'll have to remember to do this sometime, but you could almost, like, I wouldn't do it obviously with one of your old cards, but if I had one of my own sitting around here, you could almost like take a car key and it wouldn't even hardly phase these optic cards with the coating that's on them. Oh, I was right. It was Indiana. Woohoo! Look at me remembering something. I'm so proud. Muncie and Anderson, Indiana. I've never heard of Anderson. I've heard of Muncie, but I cannot think what part of the state it's in. Where is it in relation to Indianapolis? Think about if you still had those stores, Corey. Man, you would be, because you probably had direct accounts, right? I'm guessing you had direct accounts with Topps, and you didn't probably have to go through distributors. You dealt with them specifically. My God, you would have such buying history back from the 90s. You would be like a zillionaire. I guess you'd be able to buy so much stuff, the prices it sells for these days. Here's a man who has been playing really well lately. Marvin Bagley III, back in action for the Sacramento Kings, has been playing well. That's a nice hit for Sacramento. That's to 149, Jermichael Green, Grizzlies. Rated rookie Gary Trent Jr. for the Blazers with a Prism. An all heart, that's not numbered, for the T-Wolves with Andrew Wiggins. Let's see here. What else we got in here? Marvin Bagley was a pretty good hit out of here, though. I'm happy with that. I'm pleased with that. Tim Hardaway Jr., Knicks, 149 with the sort of lime green border. I do wish Panini would be a little more consistent with their numbering. That's the one, you know, I was going to say that's the one thing Topps does better, but really probably there's, yeah, more than one thing that Topps does better. But rated rookie, oh, look, it's Baby Greek Freak. It's numbered to 199. It's Kostas Antetokounmpo. It is Giannis's baby brother. But you know, with Topps, if you pull a certain color, it's, you know what it's going to be numbered to just based on the color. That is not the case with Panini. Panini is always like adding colors and doing different colors and then changing up how they number things. And they even took the pattern that is the typical one-of-one pattern known as the superfractor in the Topps world. And I think they call it gold vinyl in the Panini world. But anyway, it's the pattern that is traditionally one-of-one. They even made cards numbered to 5 with that pattern in a couple of products this year, or a product this year. This is Derek Favors to 79, a pink velocity for the Jazz. It's like, of all the things that are sacred, that should be it. The one-of-one pattern should be sacred. You should never take that and then number that to something else. Like, what were they thinking? I don't know. They do weird stuff like that that makes me crazy. Kent, Rockets or Pelicans hits. Oh, didn't we have a Rockets hit the very first card out? Or am I wrong? Maybe we didn't. Maybe it wasn't a rocket. I thought it was. Maybe it wasn't. Whatever. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like, you know, big, fiery hot, but I thought the first hit out was rockets, but I'm not 100%. We definitely have not had a Pelicans hit, autograph hit. Now, numbered stuff, you know I'm not going to remember exactly what all we've seen in the numbered things, but again, we'll recap the stuff that's numbered 49. We'll recap the velocities, which some of those are numbered higher than 49. So we'll recap pink and black velocities, and then anything else that is numbered 49 or lower, and our autographs, of course, all at the end. So, which we're getting there. I mean, we got 3 boxes, counting the one I'm taking out of the wrappers right now. 3 left to go. So we're making progress. Rolling on down the road here. If only I could sort it and ship it as quickly as we could open it, right? And you would think, wouldn't you? You'd think, oh, if it takes an hour to open it, it should take an hour to sort it, but somehow it doesn't. I mean, maybe. Well, no, it really doesn't, because by the time you get everything in sleeves and top loaders, then you have to sort it. Then you have to get it in team bags. Probably takes almost twice as long to sort it with all of that as it does to open it. And then you still have to get it prepped for shipping, which still adds more time. Which some things are really easy to prep for shipping, but something like this, you know, where you've got a lot of cards, you have to spend a little more time making sure that it's gonna get there in good order in one piece without getting all smashed up in the postal service somewhere. Nobody wants that. That is the rookies insert with Ayton. Hang on now. Sorry. Somebody jumped off my pile there. It was Rudy Gay for the Spurs, and he does not appear to me to be any worse for the wear, but he did try to make a little leap, so I wanted to check out and make sure. Ryan Anderson and the Suns, and that's a takeoff insert. Both of those prisms, of course. Did you all see Steve Kerr get kicked out? Jimmy Butler for the 76ers. You know, he's pretty mild-mannered normally. At least, I mean, I wouldn't, well, maybe mild-mannered is not exactly the right word, but normally I don't see Steve Kerr being like a screaming maniac on the sidelines. You know, there are coaches who are screaming maniacs on the sideline. I don't really think of Steve Kerr as being one of those. But Draymond Green, I thought there was something stuck to the back of that, but I guess not. Draymond Green got called for a flagrant, and needless to say, Steve Kerr did not agree with it. And, I mean, it was questionable, I'll grant you. But he, like, lost his mind. He threw his clipboard. He was cussing the guy. That is numbered, or not numbered, but it is a rated rookie prism for Diop and the T-Wolves. Yeah, so of course he got double technicals, like right there, Kevin Durant having to hold him back, and obviously he got ejected after the second technical. You know, it was something. That is numbered to 99, Wendell Carter Jr., rated rookie for the Bulls. And you just don't see that too much out of Steve Kerr. Marshawn Brooks to 199, Grizzlies to 149, Bogdanovic, and the Kings. I kind of liked it, though. I will say that. I did kind of dig it. I was like, ooh, all right. Kerr's got some passion going tonight. Number to 49, Klay Thompson, Golden State Warriors. Eric Bledsoe comes out for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's a former University of Kentucky player. It's my alma mater, so I always like seeing my UK guys come out. Lately, though, what's happening to our UK guys in recruiting? Duke is beating the thunder out of us. That's what. They're getting all the recruits that we want. We're not getting too many of them. I mean, we're still getting good guys, don't get me wrong, but we're not getting, you know, number 1 and number 2 draft picks like we were there for a while. But I think it's funny because in the beginning, when we were doing that and not everyone else was, it was like, oh, John Calipari is just, in Kentucky, they're just ruining college basketball with all this one and done and da-da-da-da-da. Well, now, of course, everybody does it. Everybody does it. And, of course, Duke got on board, and they really do it better than we're doing it these days. And I noticed that all that's died down now, right? But there for a while, it was like, oh, Kentucky is ruining college basketball. You know, those one and done guys they're always going to do something. They're just, whether they make it like they're talking about that they can go to the G League for a year or whatever, they're going to, or let them go straight to the NBA. I mean, frankly, I think they should probably let them go straight to the NBA. But as part of that process, they should also be allowed to confer with agents and get feedback from teams and all that, because you don't want a bunch of guys giving up their college eligibility and then not being drafted. That would become a whole other problem. So, I don't know. Be interesting to see how they figure it out, but they definitely need to make some sort of changes to accommodate that situation, I think. Corey, yes, The Gold Rush is a new release. It came out, let me think about this, maybe Friday of last week? Is that right? Is it Friday of last week? I honestly cannot remember. Or is it coming out Friday this week? I can't even remember. It either just came out or it's just coming out. And this is how you know I've had a lot of stuff come in. I haven't even opened all the boxes that have come in this week. I still got like 6 boxes down there that I haven't opened. So either it just came out or it's just coming out. Either way, it'll either be here on release day or it's already down there in the box I haven't opened yet. So I guess I better get on that tomorrow, hadn't I? And I mean, I mean opened them. That is Hassan Whiteside in the Heat to 199. I think it maybe came out last week. Maybe. I don't know. I'll look it up for you, though. Send me a message, Corey, to remind me, and I'll look it up for you since I can't seem to call it forth from my brain at the moment. Michael Porter Jr., Denver Nuggets. A rated rookie for the Tripper, Utah Jazz, and Grayson Allen. Prism, of course. I didn't say the Prism part, but I think you saw that part, right? I think we did. That is Detroit Pistons, Stanley Johnson, 149. Here comes a pink Velocity, Kyrie Thomas, rated rookie for the Pistons. Oh, yeah, the buybacks are fun, Corey. This is numbered to 79. I think the buyback products are a blast. And, you know, we've got Leaf Best of Basketball, by the way, coming out not this Friday, but next. And again, unless they change the dates, that is the current date for Leaf Best of Basketball. And did you get in any of my Leaf Best of Football breaks? I can't remember if you did or not, but you were probably in somebody's if you weren't in mine. And you probably noticed that they had, no, that one's not numbered, that they had put in the redemptions where sometimes you could get like a pack or supposedly a rare pack of cards. I never pulled any for that. Or you could get an entire sealed box of cards. We did pull redemptions for that. First off the line, Prism is one. Or memorabilia. And apparently they are bringing that same thing to Leaf Best Basketball as well. So we're going to have potential redemptions for same thing. Sealed boxes of cards and memorabilia and stuff. So I'm kind of jazzed about that too. Mo Wagner, Lakers, rated rookie. And for Leaf Best of Basketball, they also apparently cut production massively. Like I was supposed to get a certain amount of product. This has been ordered since back in October. It's numbered to 199. Like the due date, the cutoff date was October of last year. So we all got our numbers telling us, you know, here's what you're going to get a long time ago. Most places you had your numbers by early November. So the place where I was supposed to be getting almost all of mine, not all of it, but a good amount of it, 5 cases were supposed to be coming from this one distributor where I buy, I'd say I buy 80% of my leaf from them. And they called me just a couple of days ago. What is today? Thursday. So they called me Tuesday and say, oh yeah, by the way, you're not going to get 5 cases. Our order got cut. You're going to get 1. It's like, 1? Are you kidding me? So then I had to rush around this week and round up more of it and pay a drastically higher price. Because, you know, if they had told me back in October, oh, you're not going to get as much as you ordered, well, that wouldn't have been... I would have had to still pay more, but it would have been a lot easier to find and it would have cost me a lot less. But I already had plans for them all, so I had to go round it up. But yeah, Leaf, well, no, not Leaf Greatest Hits. I'm not talking about Leaf Greatest Hits. I'm talking about Leaf Best of. So Leaf Best of Football, if you haven't watched any of those breaks or you weren't in any, mine or anybody else's, go back and check out some of the video of those. We got some outstanding stuff out of Leaf Best of Football. It hasn't been that long ago. We were still opening it as recently as last month, I think. And the redemptions, of course, being the new wrinkle in there for either memorabilia, sealed box of cards, or in theory, a high value, like vintage pack of cards. But as I said, I never pulled one for the vintage pack. So this is Last Box Mojo, which I forgot to say when I first cut the plastic on it. But that's all right, because we haven't seen the hit yet. So we can still call forth the mojo here for our last box. We're still hoping to pull the big volcanic fire out of here. And we saw that redemption up there in housekeeping, so don't forget about that bad boy. We'll be flipping that over shortly, finding out what might be waiting for us on the other side of it. Numbered to 149 for the Jazz. And all heart insert prism also for the Jazz. Yeah, Justin, I don't know. I don't have I mean, I haven't seen Luca obviously tonight. We did pull him fairly recently out of, was it out of Optic? It's been a while since we've, I mean, it's been a week or two since we've opened Optic, but we did pull Luca fairly recently out of something. It might have been Optic. Jerome Robinson Clippers to 199, but honestly, I can't tell you for sure because I open so much stuff and sort and ship so much stuff in any given week. I do well to remember what we pulled yesterday. Hamidou Diallo comes out for the Oklahoma City Thunder, rated rookie autograph out of our last box. So Wesley Matthews Prism went by there for the Mavericks. That for the Nets is numbered to 149. We have ourselves another pink Velocity. This one for the Knicks, Frank Ntilikina, numbered to 79. Oh yeah, we've definitely, Justin, had Luca autographs. I'm pretty sure out of Optic. We've pulled him a bunch out of various things. Well, I wouldn't say a bunch, but we've pulled him a reasonable amount in relation to what we've opened out of various products, but I could not tell you exactly which case of Optic. But I think, what is this? Only like I think we only broke like 4 or 5 cases of optic, maybe. Whatever this number is, this is the last one of them. So 49, Allen Iverson and the 76ers. So it wouldn't be that hard to go back through and just watch the recap if you really wanted to know which case it was out of. But I want to say maybe the last one or the one before last one. I don't know. Somewhat recently, anyway. And we've pulled him out of, what else recently? Something else. Wasn't Prism, I don't think. I don't know. We definitely have seen him. I think it was out of optic, honestly. Mo Bamba, rated rookie Prism for the Magic. Now, we have a redemption that we're going to flip over. We're going to find out what this is here in a hot second. We will also go to the Panini website, verify the team. Even though we're most likely going to know the team, we're going to put it up there on the screen right from the Panini checklist, which will also tell us what, if anything, it is numbered to. Oh, thank you. Corey remembered. He said Lahuka was in our second case of optic. It was the first autograph out of the second case of optic. Corey, man, I love it. Corey is on it. Corey Rogers. We've got Corey Martin and Corey Rogers. Corey Martin, or Rogers, remembered that to answer the question for Corey Martin and Justin. There you go. I'll get it out in a minute. Hey, Kawhi Leonard. Nice. Dominator signatures for Kawhi. Raptors. How about you pulling one out right there at the end, right? That kind of made things go a little better for your night. So let's get ourselves over here at the Panini website. And of course, I was using that a minute ago to look up something in Panini 1. Well, I guess an hour ago at this point, not a minute ago, but we just have to get it set back up here to show us basketball. And I got to figure out, hang on one second. Somebody downstairs sounds like they just broke something. I can't see. I can't tell. Let's see if they did or not in a minute, I guess. Nobody going to cop to anything while they know I'm tied up. They're not going to cop to it. All right, so here's optic, and what did I say our card set is? Dominator signatures, right? Yeah, I think so. I believe that is correct. There we go. And our card number is 6. So there's Kawhi Leonard, Raptors, numbered to 25. Not too shabby, being numbered to 25 for the Raptors. All righty then. We're going to get this labeled up. Time to recap. After we recap, if anybody missed it, I'll put up the anticipated shipping information one final time. I will also put up a quick little glance at what we're going to be breaking in the days ahead. For those of you who are interested in the breaks that are coming up over the course of the next few days, we'll hit all that as well after we do our recap. So our redemption, Kawhi Leonard for the Raptors, and it is numbered to 25. All right, to 49, Allen Iverson and the 76ers. Pink velocities are to 79. There's Nitlakina for the Knicks and Kyrie Thomas for the Pistons. This is to 49, Klay Thompson and the Warriors. Pink velocity to 79 for the Jazz. Our black velocity are to 39. That's Paul George and the Thunder. To 49 for the Lakers. To 49 for the Nuggets. And another pink velocity out, that one for the Suns, to 79. To 39 for the Nuggets with a Jokic black velocity. And that is not, well, it is numbered, but it just shouldn't be in that stack because it's numbered to 149. And we're supposed to be recapping low-numbered stuff, and I stacked it in the wrong spot. That's what happened. To 79, a pink velocity. This handsome fellow is numbered to 10, Jacob Evans III. I like those handsome gold cards. The pink velocity to 79, black velocity to 39. Here's another handsome low-numbered card. It is Gordon Hayward with the Kelly green color, numbered to 5. 49 for the Raptors and the Hornets, a pink velocity for Tony Parker. Our autographs, of course, we already saw the redemption there for Kawhi and the Raptors. Hamidou Diallo, Oklahoma City Thunder. Michael Porter Jr. for the Nuggets. Eric Bledsoe and the Bucks. That nice Marvin Bagley out for the Kings. Devontae Graham and the Hornets. Troy Brown Jr. for the Washington Wizards /49. Bruce Brown and the Detroit Pistons. Dante DiVincenzo for the Bucks. Robert Williams for the Celtics. What is that? It was on the outside, so it doesn't matter. Jared Vanderbilt for the Denver Nuggets. That's a prism as well. And then we started things off with Vincent Edwards and the Rockets. So there we go. That is our recap for tonight. And now we'll put up the spreadsheet info again, and I'll try to also catch up on chat here while I'm doing that. So let me get us switched back over to where we need to be here real quickly. And well, Corey, you have been missing a lot over here, man. We've been pulling some fire, man. We pulled what did we open last night? Good grief, what did we open last night? We just pulled a Tom Brady /6 out of something. Oh, plates and patches last night. Yeah, Tom Brady autographed /6. I mean, we've been pulling some good stuff, Corey. You have, if you haven't been hanging out over here, you have been missing some stuff. You have. Okay, so, guys, shipping and gals, here's again what you need to know. The jersey should be on the way no later than Thursday a week from today. That's because the free shipping stuff is always projected out no later than 7 days following the break. Often goes sooner, almost certainly will in this case. Our paid shipping breaks tonight, Panini 1 and Optic, should be out the door and on the way no later than Tuesday. Monday, no shipping. Boo. Post office closed on Monday for President's Day. So nothing in, nothing out. I can maybe get some of this out before that. I hope that I can get some of this out before, would have to go out by Saturday, obviously. No post office Sunday, no post office Monday. So if I can get whatever I can get out on Saturday, I will. Whatever I cannot, it's not going to go until Tuesday. Even if I print the label sooner, not going to be picked up till Tuesday, FYI. So our breaks, once again, that are coming up. Tomorrow night, Leaf Flash Baseball. And the checklist on that, once again, looks awesome. You guys know the drill. There's no base. It's all hits, all autographs, and it's going to be fun. Along with that, we'll do another case of plates and patches, and we're going to do Revolution Basketball, the Chinese New Year edition, in a 2-case break. Once again, that's a different configuration with different inserts than what you can get in the traditional version that we've already opened. So, FYI, that's what tomorrow night looks like. On Saturday, we're going to do Leaf Autograph Football Jersey, a 2nd case of Flash Baseball, and we'll do a half case of Prism Retail. And that half case consists of 10 boxes. Yeah, you heard that right. It's a 20-box case. Holy cow. It's going to be the first half of the case. We'll just get started on it. Sunday, Gold Rush Premier Players Baseball full case break. Once again, that is a buyback product. According to the marketing information, they call them high-end or premium. I think maybe they call them premium buybacks. And they are supposed to be of the leaning more towards like the superstar type players, the big name players, hence the word premier players, I guess, why they named it what they did. And we will also open another master case of Panini 1 on Sunday night. Monday finds us with a 3-box case of Onyx Preferred Players Autograph Baseballs, another case of Leaf Flash Baseball, another case of Plates and Patches Football. On Tuesday, we'll open a Leaf Multisport autograph jersey, much like the one we had tonight. Well, won't be obviously the same. The same jersey won't be in the box, but it's the same product. I'll get it out in a minute. And then we'll open a full case of Topps Series 1 Baseball Jumbo. And once again, the base cards, whenever we do the full case, the base cards have their own bidding category, okay? So the base doesn't go to the teams in that. Base has its own bidding category. Teams will get autographs, relics, numbered cards, and anything that Topps defines as an insert in Series 1. So that's what the days ahead look like. And yeah, I guess that's got us pretty well squared away for tonight. If I could find my mouse to change the view, that would help us, wouldn't it? So, Corey, you said you've been buying into 2017 Flawless NFL, that there are breakers doing one box at a time, and some are doing player breaks and some are doing team breaks. I gotcha. Yeah, so well that's good then, man. So you got a bunch of them in a buy it now or best offer kind of thing. Well, good, 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 good. Hopefully you'll get some good hits out of it. So, all right, thanks again, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day once again to you as well. Thanks for spending part of your Valentine's Day with me. Enjoy what's left of it. We'll be back at it tomorrow night, and hopefully we'll see you then, or if not then, sometime soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.